today we are doing yet another Philippine Service Learning book review. I am waiting for our book to be delivered, and bye! Yeah, that's how book delivery goes around here. Anyway, today's book is going to be about nudging. This is an internationally famous book. It's considered very boring by most people, but I took the time and pain of reading this book just because I find the ideas in it very interesting. This is a very professional kind of read book. It is perhaps one of the hardest nonfiction books in our entire collection. It's about kind of like the human sciences, kind of a little bit of psychology, a little bit of economics, a little bit of philosophy, if you can take it like that. But basically, this is about improving decisions about health, wealth, and happiness. It's called Nudge, and it's by Richard H. Thaler and Cass R. Sunstein. So basically, Richard and Cass wrote a book about how to change people's decisions, what changes people's decisions. And it doesn't always have to be, about like the law. You are sentenced guilty. That's not always how authority works. Instead, what authority works like almost is by forcing people to make snap decisions. It's about making snap decisions and changing the minute behavior of people through certain different adjustments. For example, I have this book, right? Now, I am urging you to read this book verbally, but if I put this book kind of in a separate section of the library, or if I don't know, encased it in glass and put it in a place where you all could see it, it would be a much easier book to find and a much better book to read because you guys would see it more often, right? Like, human beings are inherently lazy. They think about what is the easiest approach, and oftentimes the easiest approach is so-called the default option. Basically, it's about finding whatever is closest and then either reading it, or in this case, using it as a prop, because that hammer is not actually meant for legal use. Anyway, this is a really interesting book. It's also very, very high level, so if you're a beginning reader, if you're not exactly comfortable with kind of like this dense sort of language, then I would recommend you read some of our other fiction collection books. But if you love nonfiction and you love thinking about how people think, brains, right here, then I encourage you to read this book. Right, that's going to be it for today. Thank y'all, and read Nudge. Then I and 머리가 안 나오는데.
잠깐만.